Hello, welcome to Women's Studies 301. My name is Christy Byram, and I'm very happy to be with you for the next 6 weeks. I am currently a graduate student at Clemson University. I'm studying for my PhD. But prior to returning to the classroom, I had over a 20-year career in journalism and public relations. I am the mother of 3 children, and I work to teach them some of the concepts contained in this class as well. During the course of my career, I had the opportunity to work as a daily newspaper reporter and then went into the field of public relations. I started my own public relations firm and grew it from the ground up and sold it to an advertising agency. I then worked internally at that advertising agency, having the opportunity to work on national brands, on local, regional, and national integrated marketing communications activities. Some of you will recognize my face from the Communication Studies Department as I teach the principles of public relations as well as stakeholder communications and a creative inquiry focused on social media measurement. I would like to move ahead now and talk a little bit about the class. During the course of this class, you will have the opportunity to review Susan Shaw's book, and you will also have the opportunity to publish your thoughts onto a blog. We will be dealing with several thought-provoking ideas, and we will share those on the blog. You will be evaluated for your performance in this class based on a quiz, a test, and a paper. I look forward to working with you over the next 6 weeks. All of this is documented on a syllabus which is available for you on Blackboard. So let's move forward now and talk a little bit about Chapter 1. Chapter 1 will introduce you to the field of women's studies as an academic discipline. Inside the chapter, you will find the core tenets and origins of this discipline, and we will discuss the status of women's studies in higher education. You will learn about the different types of feminism and the myths associated with feminism. Women's studies is an interdisciplinary academic field devoted to topics concerning women, gender, and feminism. This field examines women in society and seeks to improve the condition of women's lives. Let's think about it for a moment. If you agree that women should have the right to vote, women should have the right to contraceptives, women should be able to work outside the home, and should be able to participate in sports, hold political office, and work in an atmosphere free from sexual harassment and violence, well then, you can thank a feminist. We will learn about key happenings in the women's movement. Many people, groups, and institutions have attempted to discredit feminism, stating that feminists are angry and have an axe to grind, that they hate men, they are a bunch of lesbians, they don't want to be mothers, and that feminism is a white middle-class movement. This chapter will address the fact that these myths are not true and realize and reveal how they undermine credibility and equality. Oftentimes, critics confuse sameness with equality and state that women want to be the same as men. But in reality, though feminism affirms a difference between men and women, feminists ask that these differences be valued. The struggle for the women's right to vote typifies this effort, and your textbook will reveal the 100-year timeline of struggle for women to achieve the right to vote. This chapter also contains several poignant readings, including one from Adrienne Rich, who talks about claiming an education, Beverly Guy Sheftall, who talks about 40 years of women's studies, and Anna Quinlan, who addresses the use of the word feminism. I encourage you to read Chapter 1 and contemplate the concepts presented by the authors. Look inside yourself and ask yourself, how has the women's movement benefited your life? By the fact that you are enrolled in this class, it means that you have had access to higher education. Perhaps some of you played sports. Perhaps you are registered to vote. Did you vote in the last election? Do you consider yourself a feminist? These are some topics that we will begin to explore in this class, and I look forward to working with you.